Hey guys, today's show is brought to you by Patriot Gold. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, is warning of an economic hurricane. The CEO of Wells Fargo warns that the worst is yet to come for Americans. And Larry Summers' forecast is a recession ahead with millions of layoffs. The layoffs have already begun with big tech companies like Tesla and others slashing 10% of their workforce. Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs are both warning the market has another 20% to fall and is not pricing in a recession. Bloomberg Intelligence forecasts $2,500 gold by year's end. And meanwhile, Goldman Sachs and Wells Fargo see gold hitting highs in 2022. Jeffrey said their long-term forecast remains in place for gold prices to plus $5,500 an ounce. Call the Patriot Gold Group today before it is too late. If you mention Tracy Beanz, you'll get best-in-class service from Patriots Protecting Patriots. Patriot Gold Group has the no-fee-for-life IRA, where your IRA or 401k can be in physical gold and silver, and you may be eligible for the no-fee-for-life IRA on qualifying rollovers. Call 800-356-4470 for a free investor guide today. Patriot Gold Group is a Consumer Affairs top-rated gold IRA dealer 6 years in a row. Call 800-356-4470.
RadioInfluence.com.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Friday edition of the Dark to Light podcast with
Friday Val and
4th of July is almost here, Beanz.
oh,
Monday.
July Val, I should say.
Yeah, really. Hey, July Val.
Yeah.
We have sad news today.
Yes, we do.
I'm really sad about it. Like, yesterday was heartbreaking for me. I'm in like a group with a bunch of the docs, a bunch of reporters and stuff, and Zev's team is in there, Dr. Zelenko, and Dr. Zelenko was in there too. And anyway, long story short, yesterday, sadly, Dr. Zelenko passed away after a 4-year battle with cancer. And I didn't realize he was only 48.
Yeah, I saw he was about to turn 49, and I didn't think that either. I thought he was in his mid to late 50s.
Me too.
But very, very sad. This is a man who saved so many lives.
Oh, yeah.
And the way that he did it was so humble, and he took it to the next level with his analysis of what's really going on in the world, spiritually, metaphysically. He was such a big force.
It's pretty amazing when you sit back, and it always reminds me, like, we have to make sure, because I'm going to play a clip from him from 3 weeks ago. We have to make sure that we're telling everybody that's close to us or that means something to us how important they are to us every single day. Like, every time it happens, I sit back and I look and I see, like, look, this person has so many people that love them, but did they know that? That's what I think about.
I think he knew.
He was. Here's a clip of him. It's a couple of minutes long, but it's worth it because it's amazing.
I just came from my doctors, and not good news. My cancer, which I've been fighting for 4 years, has progressed. There's one last ditch effort that may lead to cure, which I'm going to do. But if that fails, then the estimates are unpleasant. But I've been at this place multiple times in the last 4 years. And so when someone lives with that consciousness, something happens. It's something very good happens. You kind of live each day and you appreciate time. And in reality, just think of it philosophically. You begin to die from the day you're born. No one lives forever. Some people live 20 years, some people live 100 years. But in the grand scheme of creation, it's finite. So in my opinion, it's not important when and how you die. It's much more important how you live. And so, because when and how you die is not in your control, but how you live is in your control. How you think, how you speak, and how you act is within the free will and volition of man. So my advice to people is appreciate the gift of consciousness in life you're being given. Happy birthday, because every instant of time is a act of recreation. So dynamic involvement on God's part for us to be. If you woke up, that's proof that He wants you to be, and that you didn't finish your job. And I would say the world will be redeemed or fixed, rectified through acts of goodness and kindness. Even if the sword is on your neck, you should never give up. So I do feel the sword on my neck, but I'm still very hopeful. And I live with more tranquility and serenity than I've ever had in my life, which is very counterintuitive. Because for the carnage and the malevolence, evil that I've come into contact with in the last 2 years, I would not expect that type of inner peace. But what I've realized is that when you're in alignment, you seem to be in alignment with the divine will, there's a certain gift of tranquility that's given. And it's not easy, by the way. It's very hard, but so what? And it's a constant struggle, but all the suffering that I went through, I still wouldn't give it up. By the way, I didn't ask for this challenge, but no one asked me. So as I went through it, I am going through it. The serenity is really something I've been seeking my whole life. I'm very grateful to have it.
Something else.
Yeah. Yes. Really something else.
So in honor of you, Zev, we're going to do...
This portion of the podcast has been edited. If you guys want to hear the full version of the podcast, you can go to our Rumble channel at Uncover DC, or you can go to our website, uncoverdc.com, underneath podcasts.